Today I am going to discuss about the least count of instrument and significant figures rounding off. First of all, you know what is least count of instruments. Least count is nothing but least measurement of the instrument, that is called the least count. The smallest value that can be measured by the measuring instrument is called its least count or resolution. For the case of scale, for ruler scale, least count 1 millimeter. Vernier caliper 0.1 millimeter, you know that. The same way screw gauge 0.01 millimeter, speedometer 0.001 millimeter. LC of weighing scale 1 kg, electronic balance 1 gram. So LC of measuring instruments like wristwatch. Wristwatch means it's at 1 second, stopwatch 0.01 second. This is the way we can discuss it. Next one, accuracy of measurement. Accuracy is nothing but it's a closeness of a measurement to the true value of the physical quantity. For example, true value of mass is 25.67 kg. But mass is measured by student A is 25.61 kg, but student B measured what is it? 25.65 kg. So which one is closer? B. So the B is closer to the true value or more nearer to the accurate value. So this is accuracy. In the same way, we can explain another one word, precision. Precision means nothing but limit to which a physical quantity is measured. For example, student A measured 3.6 second, but B measured 3.69, but student C measured 3.695. So the C is most precise. This is a precision. And finally can come to that significant figures. The total number of digits which are directly obtained from a particular measurement are called significant figure. But it is very simple. Significant figure is nothing but meaningful digit or non-zero numbers that are called significant figures. For the case of significant figure, for mass is what's at 6.11 gram, that is 3 significant figure. Speed is 67, so we have 2 significant figure. But in the case of time, 12.76, that is 4 significant figure. But length 1.8, 2 significant figure. So we have to follow some rules while we are writing the significant figures. Rule 1, all non-zero numbers are significant. See 16, 2, 35.6. See fully non-zero digits. So it's all non-zero digits. Suppose if rules for continuing, second one, what is that? 0 between non-zeros are also countable. For example, 205. 0 is between two non-zero numbers. So 0 is countable. That is 3. So this is a way you can write. And rule 3. The terminal 0 in a number without decimals are not significant unless specified by a least count. For example, 400, where the last two zeros are not countable. So significant figure is 1. The same way 3050. The 0 between 3 and 5 is countable, but last 0 is uncountable. And finally can come fourth one, terminal zeros that are also used to right of the decimal point in a number or significant. So if the decimal point means you have to consider the zeros. 64.00 or significant is 4 or 3.60 means 3. So after the decimal point, the 0 comes means that is countable. And finally fifth rule, it is a number. If the number is less than 1, all zeros before the first non-zero digit are not countable or not significant. That is 0.0064, where the point after the point the two zeros are not countable. So that is 64 only allowed the 2. So this is the way they can see fifth. Sixth one, during conversion of units, use powers of 10 to avoid confusion. No, don't see the powers. So 2.70 means only 4 significant figure. That's it. The exact number. By definition, you know that 1 dozen equal to 1 object, 1 hour means 60 minutes, 1 inch equal to 2.54 centimeter. And rules for rounding up. See, very simple, already familiar. If you want rounding up to 3 digit for 64.62 means you have to see the fourth digit. The fourth digit is less than 5, so you can drop it. Suppose if the fourth digit is above 5 means you have to add 1. For example, 3.651. Here you can write 3.65. The last digit 1 is less than 5. Am I right? Suppose if you go for the digit to be dropped is more than 5, then the preceding digit is raised by 1. 3.479, where the 9 is above 5, so you can add with the 1 before the number. What's that? 7 plus 1 8, so you can write 3.48, like that you can do. And finally you can get, suppose you are getting 5, what will do? So one more confusion is there. So if the digit to be dropped in 5 is followed by the digit other than 0, then preceding digit is raised by 1. For 62.354, where you have to write only 3 significant figures, so 62.3, whatever the 5, you can see if it is 5 means you can see the preceding digit 3. If the preceding digit is odd number, you can add by 1, but even number means you just drop it. So you can write simply 62.4. So before 5, you see the number whether it is odd number or even number. Odd number means you have to drop it, or odd number means you have to raise one, but even number means you just drop it. The same way, next one, the 53.5350, where the 5 is there, no, before 5 odd number is there, so just add 1, that's it. And addition and subtraction the same way you can do that. You can see the example, you can understand how to write the significant figures in calculations. And multiplication and division also the same rule can be used. Clear? So next video I will come with another one concept. Thank you.